some ear stuff, but otherwise just ear stuff. And depending on what your opinion is on getting those updated, I definitely recommend keeping her up to date on rabies vaccine. Anytime she's a risk for rabies, then at least you have that covered.
Yeah.
That one you can do today, and it does need a booster, and it's good for a year, and then at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the other ones are distemper combination virus vaccination. She's at low risk, depending on her, like, does she do dog parks and things like that?
No.
Yeah, so she's probably pretty low risk at her age. It's nice to have things up to date, but just given that she hasn't had them, the recommendation would be to booster it at least once in 4 weeks, and then it would be good for a year after that time.
Okay. Bradley, my concern with her is she still eats poop less than she used to be, but she came from a really tough situation, and that's all she had to eat. So, and it was hard to break that habit.
So Freya, interested in doing the rabies. How do you feel about doing the distemper combination? That one covers distemper, parainfluenza, parvovirus, and another influenza type virus. Most of those are population risk is puppies, so that's why we get puppies up to date on them. Given that she's had them in the past and she has little exposure to other dogs, she's at low risk. But it covers those viruses that we see a lot in circulating in our puppies and their unvaccinated populations.
And at this age, she's pretty healthy. Her hearing's going, but you think that's an okay thing for her?
I wouldn't be surprised, at her age, for having some hearing loss.
But the vaccine is okay.
In terms of like effect for her, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm more than happy to do it, but again, the recommendation would be to booster it in 4 weeks.
Okay.
If we are going to keep it up to date.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Keep you healthy.
And then the other 2 vaccinations that are, like, we call them lifestyle or risk-based, is a kennel cough vaccination. If she's going to her groomer, usually groomers will need that, or need daycare and things like that. And that's a respiratory virus that causes like a cold.
Yeah. She goes to groomer. Well, I'm looking for a new one right now. But she doesn't go to daycare, so maybe we better do that.
Okay. It's an oral vaccination. It's pretty straightforward, and it's good for a year after you do it.
Okay.
So we can definitely do that one today. And then the other one is leptospirosis. So that is a bacteria that's transmitted by wildlife. They urinate it out, and then it can be in puddles. So if dogs are drinking from puddles, if you're doing any hiking, camping,
If they roll in it, she loves to roll.
The rolling shouldn't matter. It's mattering if they ingest.
She looks pretty, but
the bacteria, and it's not a common thing we see around here, but it is something that's in the BC province. So that one would need a booster in 4 weeks as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Grant today? Is Grant at home? Is it having coffee? Where's Grant? Where's Grant?
And then for Perfecto, you want some Perfecto to go home as well.
Yes, please.
And then the other thing we do, so flea and tick covers external parasites. The other thing is internal parasites, so deworming. Most risk-based reason to do deworming would be eating poop around wildlife or around any livestock, or doing any mice
She eats
hunting.
a lot of grass outside. I don't think she hunts mice, but just being close to Bradley and sharing water bowls and everything, I think I get to do that for free.
Okay, so we've got that all figured out. We'll get those ready to go for you. And I'll take a look at this for you. So hearing loss, some weakness in the back end you've noticed.
Yeah, and she's got a lump on her chest, a fatty lump. It's been there for ages. We've always checked it, but just if you lift her, just be mindful of that. She'll squeak if you push.
And no changes in the size or anything?
No.
Good girl. Very good. Hey, shabby. Scared you're gonna jump off the table on me. Hey girl, I know. So just get a bit of extra fat over her ribs here. Not too concerning, just a little bit overweight, but
Not too bad.
not too bad. No.
She's been a little heavier. It's hard with her. And I feed them the same amount, and she's 2 pounds over here.
Yeah.
Holy cow, she's chunky.
Yeah.
She's more fit and she runs, but she's just.
Right.
Yeah.
Really good. And ears have been okay?
Her left ear has always been a problem over the years.
Not bugging him too much right now?
Not right now.
They look good, yeah.
It's okay. Oh, stop. Come on. Yeah.
And you notice the opacity in just the one eye or both eyes?
Both.
I know, it's so weird. It's okay. Yeah. So most likely that is, I'd call it like a mild to moderate amount for her. This is something called lenticular sclerosis. So the lens in the eye gets hardened with age. Typically doesn't affect vision during the day, but sometimes night vision, they can't kind of compensate as much to get as much light in the eye.
Is there anything to reverse that or change it?
No, it's just a natural old age change, and like I said, it shouldn't affect your vision too significantly. Good.
She's good if you just manhandle her. I do all her grooming and ears.
Good girl. Other than the weight, teeth look good externally. It's good. There's a bit of like gingivitis basically,
Yeah.
but for her breed, her age looks okay, and then some wear on the canines as well. But pretty good for her. You have to convince Freya to like it. Come on. Freya.
I don't know if Freya will eat it because when
She's still a bit nervous.
Yeah.
See? Okay, so we have 3 pokes and then one of them in the mouth. So I'll start with the pokes. Maybe.
You do like that. Okay, you're gonna go sit over here, babe.
I'll just get you to give her some
Yeah.
scratches on the head there. Poke. There's one. That one.
I was blow drying Freya.
Just got her grooming done.
Isn't too bad. What's this? That looks delicious. Now I know you like it.
Peasy. This. I know. Good girl. Okay, so she's got her 4 vaccines on board. We'll send you home with some deworming and some flea and tick medication.
Okay.
And then we'll see you back for boosters in 4 weeks for Freya. That can be booked as a technician appointment, so she doesn't need a full exam unless you want one. But,
Okay.
given we didn't find anything too significant today, then
Okay.
she can just get her shots and then she's good to go.
Okay. Is she gonna feel kind of blah because of the shots?
She may be a little tired. That's the most common reaction we see.
Okay.
She's seen all those vaccines before, as far as I can understand. So unlikely that she would have a reaction. If she is going to have a reaction, it would happen in the next hour. Vomiting, diarrhea, facial swelling. If you see anything like that, bring her back, and we can treat her for the reaction. But typically, they might be a little tired, or they may not even notice.
Okay.
Thing. So yeah. Okay.
See? Easy peasy.
Okay. We'll meet you up front with those medications to go home then.
Thank you.
Take care.